Okay, we're live. I'm on the back stitch of the hat I'm making with the Tunisian stitch. So this is the second row going backwards here. So you're just pulling through 2 loops with your thread. You just do that all the way to the end. Once I get to the end, we start a different stitch for the last row, and this is basically the forehead of the hat. We got a listener on here right now, somebody watching. Hello, Soof Breaks, nice to see ya. Thanks for being here. Okay, so I'm at the end of the row. Thank you for the comments and the likes. All right, so this is gonna for a young child, this has got to be 10 rows up. So I'm finishing up the 10th row right now, and then I'll be putting the hat together. And you count your row by each one of these stitches here. So this is the last row. We're gonna add on that row right now. Pretty easy stitch to do. So I'm going under that stitch, grabbing the yarn and bringing it up and keeping it on the needle, keeping the loop on the needle. This is 50 stitches wide. Like I said, it's for a medium-sized child. Adults are 70 to 75, depending on the head size. Young children are 40. If you're going to do a baby, I do 20 to 30, depending on how old the baby is. And also, very important factor is the type of yarn. If it's a really light yarn, then you're going to have to do more stitches because it doesn't take up as much space. Okay, we're about halfway done with that. Keep the yarn coming loose so it makes the tension on your rod stay the same. If your tension's too tight, then it doesn't look good. The stitches don't stay separate. We got 3 people in here right now. Thank you for joining and watching. We'll be getting these out for sale pretty soon on my Snuggle Caps website, coming up shortly. We're going to have quite the selection. I've got a lot of hats made, a couple baby blankets as well. So that's my last stitch, so I gave it an extra one to start the last row. So when I go back now, this will be the final row to put together for the full amount. We have to start decreasing after this. And we've got 5 people watching. Thank you. So we're going through 2 and just grab it, pulling that thread through 2 and bring it up on the rod and keep it. This does have a special rod. It has a stopper on the end of it. Unlike a lot of crochet hooks that are just short, this one, I have several different sizes of these, depending on how big your hat is you're making. This would be a great video to watch for anybody that wants to learn how to make hats. As you can see, I started off with a different color combination because that will be right on the forehead and the brim of the hat. So it'll give it a little extra color, a little bit of extra design. So once I get down here and finish these last few, I'll start showing you how to decrease. So I've got 50 stitches on this rod right now for the full size across. We're going to take it decreasing as soon as I get down here. And then you'll see the hat start curling up and making the circle of the hat. Doesn't look like a hat right now, but it will shortly. Usually takes about a day to make one of these. Okay, so you'll see all those chains there that are open. So we're going to start decreasing now. We got 10 people in here watching. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hello, Puggy Master. Night Call, Soof Breaks, thank you guys. All right, so I got one on the rod here, so I'm going to go under 2 instead of 1. Bring that underneath there, and you just decrease 2 to the 1. You're going to do that all the way across. Go in 2, grab, bring it up. That's decreasing it. Puggy Master. Thank you for saying I'm good at it. We're actually doing a crochet Tunisian stitch. So it's a little bit different. I actually prefer to do the crochet with this stitch to make the hats. It makes them really pretty with this design. But thank you. I do knit some, but I prefer crochet. I learned this stitch actually on the internet about 5 years ago. I made a lot of hats. And you'll see now, as you'll see here in the stitches, how it starts to decrease. It'll make a little V right there. This row takes a little bit longer because you are doing the decrease. We lost some people, but that's okay. They'll be back probably. If you want to learn how to make these hats, this is a good way to do it. Or if you just want to watch. Learn a new skill or just watch somebody else do it. Go pick you out some pretty yarn you like and give it a shot. Okay, we're almost to the end. Going under 2 still yet, almost done. You want to make sure that when you get to the end, you grab that last stitch over here. Do not miss it, because it won't work out right if you do. So we're going to go through it. We went through it, grabbed it, and we're going to give it an extra one to start at another row. You always have to do that at the end. All right, so you got, now instead of 50 stitches on the rod, we have 25. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to go through 2 and pull up. 2, 2. So after I do this row, I'm going to stop the video, and then the next one I do will be, we'll continue to do the cap and close it up later tonight so that it's closed and then I'll show you how to connect it once we get it closed. This is great because you can just walk away with this one stitch on your needle, and then come back when you have time to sit down and finish the hat. So here it is, decreased. You can see that it's starting to form the hat. Now the next row will be a full row going across the 25 stitches. Then we start decreasing every single row after that to close the hat and then connect the ends. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and tap that bell. Thanks and bye.